Hi guys, this is Sadak from Dublin.com, and in this video, we will be sharing the latest unrevoked Keybox XML file with you that will help you pass the strong integrity test as well. So for the unaware, if you obtain root on your phone, then by default you will fail all the three tests, the device, basic and strong. Even if you flash a custom ROM, chances are you might be failing these tests. Now in most of the phones and for most banking and payment app, you only have to pass the basic and the device test, and for that simply flashing the plain integrated fix module will get the job done. But nowadays there are a few banking and payment apps that also require you to pass the strong test, and for passing the strong test you will need to have an unrevoked keybox xml file, and this is what I'll be giving you in this guide. Just keep in mind that please only use this file if it's of paramount importance, because the more the users use this file, the higher is the chance of it getting revoked at the earliest. You already know who is going to revoke the file. I am not going to name the OEM, but please do not misuse the file, and also do not share it with anyone else, because the more you share, the faster it will be in the eyes of the public and the easier will it be to revoke. So as of now, I will share this file with you, and you could use this file to pass the strong test as well. And apart from that, you will obviously be passing the basic and the device test too. So in this regard, here's what you need to do. First and foremost, you will have to obtain root on your phone. So while it's quite obvious, but if you are using a custom ROM and your ROM is not rooted, then you may go to my guide and obtain root. Moving on, once you have obtained root, you will now have to flash all these module. Okay, first and foremost, please obtain root via the Magisk Canary build and not the stable or beta build. So for downloading the Canary build, you may go to my guide, and from here let me show you what needs to be done. So go to the official Magisk page. Please do not go to any other page apart from the official Magisk GitHub page. Then click on the Canary button and download the Canary APK file. Once you have got the Canary APK file, you may then obtain root on your phone. So if your phone came with Android 12 or older version, use the boot img file. If it came with Android 13 or higher, you have to use the init-boot img file. I've given the steps in the stock firmware section. In the custom ROM, you could do the side loading of the Magisk zip file and get the job done. Moving on, the Shamiko module is required. Then you also need the ls port for Shamiko to function effectively. Then the plain integrity fix is required for passing the basic and the device test. You also need the Zydesk assistant. If you are unable to enable Zydesk or you want to hide Zydesk, then the tricky store is required for modifying the certificate chain for Android Key Attestation, and an unrevoked Keybox XML file for passing the strong test. Then you also need a root software file manager app. Either the Solid File Manager app will do, or Mi Explorer will also do. For now, I'm using the Solid File Manager app. You may get the app from Play Store. And finally, you also require the plain integrity API checker. This will be used to test whether you are passing the test or not. So once you have got all the files onto your phone, let's move ahead. So first off, launch the Magisk app. It's the Magisk Canary. So as you could see, currently I am already passing the test. I have made a check of the Keybox file and it's working well and good. Anyways, moving on. First, launch the Magisk app. Then go to the settings menu and please enable Zydesk over here. It will ask you to do a restart. We will not do a restart now. We will do a restart after flashing all the modules, just to save some time. Once you enable the Zydesk, go to the home screen, modules, tap on install from storage, and now you have to flash all the 5 modules, which is the Shamiko module, ls post, plain integrity, Zydesk assistant, and TK store. So please flash all these 5 modules. As you could see in my case, I have flashed all the 5 modules. No need to do a restart after every module. We will do a restart at the end. So once you have enabled Zydesk and flash all the 5 modules, you will now have to launch the Solid File Manager app. So launch it. And okay, let me install this app from the scratch. I want to show you something important. Let me first uninstall the app from here, and now let me install it once again. And I'm installing it from scratch. So once you install the app, launch it. Then tap on skip and agree to the terms and condition. Tap on done. Tap on grant and give it the storage access. Now go back and now tap on the hamburger menu. Select root. You will get a Magisk prompt. Tap on grant, and now it has got the request. Now your most important part is to enable the auto rotate as well. From here or from the settings display menu will also get the job done. Once you enable auto rotate, rotate your phone in the landscape mode, as you could see, and now you will get 2 windows. The first is the root and the second is the internal memory. So now you have to transfer the Keybox XML file inside the root directory. To be more precise, it's the data ADB tricky store directory. So in the root directory, go to the data ADB Tricky Store, which is here, and you might already be having a Keybox file. That's not an issue. Simply download the Keybox XML file which I will be giving you. Regarding this, just drop in your request in the comment section via the genuine email ID and I will mail you that file. Once you have got the file, you will have to transfer the file from the internal memory of your phone over to the data ADB Tricky Store. So just give me a second. It's here. So let me copy the file and paste the file in the root directory. Then tap on new, and we now have the Keybox XML file. So once you have done all the tasks, so first off we enable Zygisk in the Magisk, then we flash the 5 modules, and after that we have transferred the unrevoked Keybox XML file in the data ADB Tricky Store directory. As you could see, this is the location. We have transferred the file there as well. It will ask you to do a replace. Tap on new. So once that is done, now your last course of action is to do a reboot or restart. This restart is compulsory, but don't do a restart after flashing every module. That will take quite a lot of time. You may skip those restart and only do a restart at the end. So let's wait for a phone to boot to the OS. The first boot up might take up a little bit longer, which is completely normal and nothing to worry about. So let's give it a few more seconds for the phone to boot up, and then we will have a look at the result as well. So once your phone is booting to the OS, you will have to go online and install the Plaintegrity API Checker app as well. Apart from that, there exists a couple of other apps which will help you get this job done as well. But for the sake of reference, I'm using the Plaintegrity API Checker. So install this app from Play Store. This is the app, and once you have installed the app, make sure you are online and now launch the app. This is the app, and tap on check and wait for a few seconds. And as you could see, we are now passing all the 3 tests, all thanks to the latest Plaintegrity API Checker and the unrevoked Keybox XML file. So as you could see, I'm using this file on the 31st of January, and it's the latest one which I have got. Up until now, I have shared 4 files. So the first one was revoked, the second was revoked as well, the third one was revoked as well, and the fourth one was also revoked. I've given the update as well. This Keybox has been revoked. So now this is the 5th Keybox file, and now I will share it with you as well. So regarding this, there are quite a lot of you who are asking this file on a continuous basis. Just keep in mind that as soon as I get hold of this file, I will share you straight away. It is quite a difficult and challenging task for me as well to find an unrevoked file. So for instance, as you could see, up until now I've got around 1800 requests over here, out of which I have replied to 1600, but the last 200 I haven't replied because I was not able to get hold of the file. And now that I have got the file, I will reply to each one of you individually. This will take some time, and I'm sorry for that, but that's the best I can do on my own. Anyways guys, on that note, I round up this video. If you have any queries with regard to any of the steps, do let me know in the comment section, and thanks a lot for watching.